Hello and good morning! Hey Darkwing! Welcome back to some more Spilled Juice, a magical playthrough. Yes. We're here in my regular house. I needed a couple of supplies. And I have been doing some Astral Sorcery crystal growth work, which is slow and tedious and boring, and don't want to bore you with that, but we will go over and see how close we are to getting that perfect crystal so we can move on in Astral Sorcery and get awesome rituals going and awesome collector crystals going and upgrade our altar and all that wonderful stuff in a moment. I've also been working on the town hall. I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to, but that's life, you know. Sometimes you don't get nearly as much done as you want to. So yeah, let's head over to Astral Sorcery first. And of course, it's like almost day, so we're gonna encounter mobs. Anyway. But I have spent several day and night cycles over here. And what we've got is a purity of 89. So we're almost at 100%. When we're at 100%, we're golden. We'll be able to fix the cutting to be 100%, and then it just means making the size max size, and then each time it breaks, it'll still keep the purity and cutting numbers, and we'll just have to keep growing it, so we'll be able to duplicate the max ones. I haven't done any more of the rock crystal ones, but it's at 70%. And then these are all the split offs that I've got that I could also use. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Let's put those in there. And we'll put you away too. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And we will head back home. There was something we needed for our pouch, and I don't remember what it was. Well, I clearly don't have gravel underneath these. That's why they're auto harvesting. Clearly. What was it? Here. Cloudberry. The rampant growth, was that the one we said we didn't have? Spirit herb. Haha. Okay, well, that is over there. Alright, let's grab some of that. Hi, Solid. That's Moonglow. That isn't what we need. It's the stuff in the front. Oh, that's gotta be it. Yep, Spirit Herb. Woo! You created mod pack so you could learn the roots mod? Awesome. Right there. And let's dump the seeds in our chest over here. Alright. Great. Now we have that. Let's put it away. We'll be able to use rampant growth now if we need it. We'll head over to the town hall and I'll show you the progress that I've been grinding away with. Making the earthworks lathe and plaster. You find a couple things minorly annoying. Let me guess. Roots is not intended to be automated. So things are really difficult to do. Alright, are you ready? We're gonna... most of it is intended to be automated with the mod itself, but there are some things that you can't automate. Here we go. That's what we've got. I did a whole bunch of lathe and plaster. Yeah, so we've got lathe and plaster all the way around. around, and I've started framing out what I want to do for the roof right there. I was trying to figure out if it was going to be too tall, but I think that should be okay. I haven't figured out these sides yet. And let me switch to creative because it'll be easier since I can't fly yet. Alright, so what I have ideas for in the future with this build. This little roof is going to just go into here, alright? And then I'm going to have this section is going to actually come out a little bit. And it'll have another roof, and then these two will blend together. This is where our little deck is going to be, so I'm trying to decide if I want it to be an enclosed, covered deck. And I know I want a little bit to stick out here, probably just large enough for a larger flower box. So yeah, I want it to like look like it's kind of expanded in a few areas. It'll give it some interest. And then up in the second floor area, we'll have a couple of those as well. Hey, Owen. So that, I don't know if the stone brick is what I'm going to use on the outside and then have the slate on the inside. Haven't decided, but that's what I've got so far here. And the other thing is I could bring this section out and have like a little covered entrance. So that's another thing I could do as well. Kind of make the flat sides kind of come out a little bit so that the walls aren't just flat. They come out a little in places. To me, that would be nice. The other thing I've done is here I added some mossy in spots, and I added just a bit of stairs and slabs here to give it some feature. And then added these foots to kind of help support the building. Whoops, that's on top. Do I have any of that in my... I do. Let's fix you. So there. That is what I have worked on with that. Our little tree farm here, our Astral Sorcery tree farm, has been collecting a decent amount of wood here and there. We'll just let it keep running. So that's awesome. And yeah, that is all I've done. So looking at the progress we need to make, today I probably want to work on a couple of things. One, trying to figure out like organization in the town hall as far as where the storage is going. I would love to learn a few more Electroblob's wizardry spells, just to see what's there, because we only learned a few before. And then probably really dig into Embers. You remember we only have that starter bit, because I would like to play with the Embers tools, weapons, and armor that they have. I'd love to play with that. Apparently there's some really OP things that you can do to it as far as using the forge, the arcane forge that comes with the mod that I've never played with. So in order to do that, we're going to need to really get going and progress with Embers. And so I need to decide where I'm going to do it, so that once we have things built, we'll be able to relocate it. Now I think this is where I wanted the blacksmith, blast furnace, workshop. Yes, because I wanted to be able to go underground here with it. And you can. Let's see, I probably would do it here. So we put the embers under here somewhere. Got plenty of space to dig into to put it underground. Oh yeah. Does this go anywhere, or does it just a starting point? Okay. And we want some of that for sure. Mm-hmm. We still aren't done with roots. I want to do a couple of the rituals. I'm trying to think that the challenge with the animals is that when one of the hostile mobs spawn, the golems, they kill everything in the area, including the passive mobs. So we're gonna need to build a barn to protect them, but there is a ritual with roots that allows you to passively get mob drops without killing animals, so we don't need a ton of animals. In fact, roots is built so that you can play the mod without killing anything. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's what this morning's going to be about. This morning's going to be about progressing a little bit in Embers, which I'm going to have to play with that book. And then doing a couple of spells. And we'll see from there where we get to. Alright, so let's head back home, because that's where the bulk of our stuff is, and that's where Embers is. Alright. And let's see here. Did I leave the Ember stuff over in the yard, or did I bring it over here? It's here. Probably gonna need to use it in the yard. Do I have any more? Britannia. Earthworks. Oh, I should. These tanks. Randomness. And this is the wizardry stuff. Okay. Do we have we have spells we can learn. The novice ones here are 2. Do I have a wand that has space? It doesn't say how many spells are on these. I'm pretty sure you can put more than 1. Ah, okay, so this has Arc, Zam, Summon Zombie, Thunderbolt, and Freeze. And this one has Magic, Missile, Heal, Leap, Conjure, Block, and Frizz. Okay, so these are all both full. So we need to make another wand. Magic Crystal, Stick, Gold Nugget. Stick. Magic Crystal. Gold Nugget. Alright. Okay, now we need to learn these. Let's see here. Is it daytime or is it still night? It's nighttime. Hopefully we don't die too many times doing this. We're gonna head over here. First, we're just gonna cast it in the air. Oop! Smoke bomb. What does it do? What does it do? Yep, we're blind casting right now. Where are some mobs? Oh, am I? No, I'm in normal. There's a deer. What did I give him? Did I give him blindness, maybe? Anyway. Here's the other one. We're gonna shoot up in the air. Evade. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Awesome. That's awesome. Alright, so we've learned these 2. Let's put them away. I wonder if we can learn ones that are above novice level, or if I have to wait till I level up. So these are all the ones we've learned. Can't wait till I make that library. You have to level up. Okay, good to know. So I can't do any of these. That's as far as we can get. Although we have a couple of scrolls, but those are single use. So we're going to wait till we know what those spells are. That's interesting. So there we go, we learned a couple more spells. I like that. Let's sleep. Let's go quickly babysit the bees. Pretty soon we're going to be able to have a bee episode. A bee episode? Yeah. We'll be able to have a stream where we just work on getting the bees we need for ore generation. Woohoo! So we have been working on getting Industrious and Imperial. I don't think I have Imperial yet. Nope. And then Industrious, we're working on getting Industrious. So we need to get the portable analyzer. See if we have... No, it's just Diligent. Do we have it anywhere? No. So it got bred out. So remind me again. Industrious is... Ooh, nope. Still Unweary. We have Unweary over here. So grab an Unweary and do this again. And we're just going to toss these Diligents. Alright. And I think the rest of these are all stacking. Oh, you're not. Are either of these? That one is. So we'll do that. Still working on getting a stacky one. I haven't traded with wizards yet. I have a couple of wizard huts bookmarked, but I haven't done any more exploring for a while. So there's that. Alright, so Imperial, we're waiting on this noble, I think. Yeah, we're waiting on the noble to start the one that I've got, the second one here, to stack duplicate multiple drones so that it's got stabilized statistics. And then we'll be able to use this noble princess with a majestic drone and try to get the Imperial that we need. When we have these two, we're going to automate with Buildcraft so that it just constantly keeps running and getting the supplies that we need to make alvearies. So that will be nice. Our first ore bee will likely be coal. So what is that bee that produces coal? Withering? Ew, that's not easy to get. This is not gonna be easy. Austere, modest, frugal. Modest must be it. Must be the hive bee. Frugal is with the sinister, or geez, the sinister is in the nether, I think. So maybe we'll do iron. Iron. Probably nuggets. Yep. So the Ferris bee, which is a common, and Industrious, which we'll be able to get relatively quickly because we already have common. And Industrious is the one that we're working on over here. So yay! We'll be able to have iron nuggets being produced soon. Woot woot. Alright. So where's our book? Ooh, no, that's Apprentice. Alright. Nope. Ancient Codex. Clearly it's probably already been reset, so we'll have to go through it a little bit more. We should go and put more coal in the bore. Tinker's lenses. Ooh. Ooh, that's something I've never heard of. Okay. Despite you creating all of the machinery yourself, some of its functionality can be a bit obtuse at times. Fortunately, you've devised an eyepiece you can use to examine machines more closely. When held in either hand, you will always be able to tell which purpose a face on a machine has. Note that this tool is not a periscope, so you might have some trouble with mechanical cores. Yeah, gotcha. Holding this thing in your hand all the time is inconvenient. Fortunately, you can apply this to a helmet to receive the benefit of holding it all the time. This augment does not take up any slots, but it does need a motive core applied first. That, a Tinker's lens might be nice to have while we learn like which face needs an Embers input, what face needs a liquid input, where's the output, that sort of thing. Because it is true, a lot of these things are very guessy. You have to guess. So I made the Ember activator already. That's what we're at. So the next one would be the pressure refinery. Let's make a Tinker's lens. Or try to. I wanted to see if I could search for it, but we might just type it in. It's got baubles. I didn't know it had baubles. That's kind of neat. Tinker's lens. Oh. Alright, so we need some iron, lead nuggets, glass pane, a lead plate. I don't think I have a stamp for plates. I have to make that. I think I only have the ingot stamp. And I don't have any extra furnace, any extra chests out here. So that's interesting. Alright. What do I have in here? So we need to grab some metals, apparently. Okay. And some iron. Did I do some lead? I have some lead. I have colored glass pane that said any, so those should work. Do I have a forge hammer? I thought I saw one somewhere. I do. Oops. Make a plate that way. And then the Tinker's lens is, yeah, ingot nuggets. Alright. So this can be held in any hand. We're going to put it in our offhand for now. We can add it to helmets, but I think it requires like the anvil from the mod. I'd have to see. And it needed a motive core in order to do that, I think it said. So if we come over here, aha, Look at that. Oh, and it says this is back stuffed. That's what that means, I'm pretty sure. Or it's hot, one of the two. That's kind of cool. See, it says that Embers is for that. Molten metals or items. Machine says spot for Ember. Items, stamp. Ember actuator slot, fluid, molten metals, and item. That's nice. That's cool. How about the bin? Items. Yeah. Very interesting. That'll be useful when we're like, well, how do we hook this up? I'm gonna tuck it in here for now. All right. So pressure refinery. This is the next. This is the one we have, isn't it? Because we have water. Yeah, we have a pressure refinery. Okay, these boilers. Ember is a highly energetic substance that produces heat and consumed produced. Be ashamed to let that heat go to waste by attaching this pressure vessel to the side of an ember consuming or producing machine. You can boil water into steam for other purposes. Beware that at high pressure the boiler can rupture. So we don't know what other purposes right now. Well, we'll click it just in case. And then we've already done the pipes. Item transfer. Interesting, okay. Know about bins. I'm familiar with fluid vessels. We've got item vacuums, item droppers. The reservoir is the larger version. If you've seen me play Rustic Waters, you know about those. Alright. And we know about ember transfer. We got a copper cell. We got a melter. We have a stamper. Don't know what that is. The mixer centrifuge. So alloys and atomic breaker, automatic breaker. That could be a couple gen. Yep. So logically, we're going to want a setup that does single metals, and then we'll need a second setup to do alloys, which is going to require 2 melters, the mixer centrifuge, and then the stamper. So we could make those to set up an alloy station. I haven't needed any alloys right now, but we're probably going to need Dawnstone in order to go further in Embers. So we're going to need to make some more of these things, and hopefully we can work on making like relays and splitters so that this poor copper cell isn't so overloaded. That is what we're likely going to get into here. There's a mega torch. I seriously thought it was only a 3x3 chunk radius, but I would see mobs and I don't see any out here. It's in the house, the mega torch. So I'm a little baffled. Anyway, all right, let me jot this down so we can have some kind of a workflow. We need another melter. Oh, so 7x7, duh. 3 chunk radius is 7x, okay. 3 chunk radius, not a 3x3. You're right. Need a melter. We need the centrifuge. Centrifuge. And we need another stamper set. Yes, that tinker lens is pretty useful. We're also gonna need some pipes and whatnot. But let's do this. We're gonna need. Let's get started on the 2 melters. Let's remove these things. Melter. We need you. Centrifuge and you. And then the stamper. We need that. Oops. We should make the. We already have that one, so we should make these. I don't know if I need a flat one. I don't know what the flat one does. Don't know. Uses. Oh. It's to turn alchemical waste into ash, or what? Okay, so this breaks the crystals into shards and the alchemical waste into ash files, so it smashes those particular things, specific things. We get alchemical waste from doing something. I don't remember what. Yeah, ash is real easy to get. Real easy. Alright, so let's see here. 2 of these, so we're gonna need 8 bricks, 2 plates. We have 4 bricks and some Caymanite blend. We need to make more of you, so we need sand. I have clay. Yep, there's a thing that turns anything you put into an ash. Yes, there is. In fact, I have something funny to share with you when we play Rustic Waters tomorrow night. Yep. Trust me, you guys will laugh. Sand. That is the one thing I'm always low on. And why do I have a stone shovel? What was I doing that needed a stone shovel? The desert is too far away. We don't have... The book requires XP to travel, and I don't have it, so... Here's mobs. So I've just been stealing sand wherever I can find it. Like here. Right. You get alchemical waste after every first craft on the exchange tablet thingamabob with the beam, cannon, and pedestals. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. When you get the recipe wrong, you get alchemical waste. That's what I was thinking. We do not have a furnace out here because I'm very unprepared. Look at that. It just oh well. We'll survive. Okay. I don't have the stuff to make a furnace either. Okay. Back out here where I want to do my testing. Let's pick you up, move you closer to the Embers stuff. We need more bricks. And we need plates, right? We'll make a couple plates. We'll make 4. Yep. And then what else do we need? I should have grabbed what I was in there. We need some copper. I have a bit of iron. Probably not enough. So has anyone else really dug into Embers to see what all it has available? Are there any really cool things that I should explore with it? I thought I saw lead here somewhere. There it is. You've meant to. Most people say that. I meant to. Let's do 4 copper. And let's make sure the bin's empty. Yep. And then we need a couple of furnaces. Dang it! Really? Why go back to the house when you can just dig down here and grab some? We need 2 furnaces. Plates, and we've got the copper, and I have iron on me. I do not. We need to probably get more than that going. All right, melters. Did I not pick up the copper? No, I didn't. Two of those. All right. And so our line for alloys is going to go on this side, I think. And it's going to need to do 1 here and 1 here. All right, and we're going to need to connect it to the centrifuge, which is our next craft. So we'll get rid of you. Mixer centrifuge. We need some iron plates. Oh, a mechanical core. Let's do that first. I need to grab some redstone. Yep. Need a bunch of iron. Iron there. A bunch of iron there. Okay, so we need a decent amount of iron. And did I grab only a half a stack? Possible. It's possible. Alright, so we did some iron. Do some more. Yep. I need to make a plate. Did I keep my forge hammer? I did. There's the core. How many plates do I need in this? 5. And they're iron, not lead. Alright, there's our mixer centrifuge. We need to leave space for the extractor plus pipes. We'll put it there. I think the molten fluids go in the bottom, or do they go in the top? Molten metals go in the bottom and they come out the top, and embers goes in the top too. Okay, yes, this is helpful. Alright, so then we need another stamper. So we got you. So the stamp base, we need to make some Caymanite bricks. Yep. Alright, so let's get that going, and we'll make the couple, the one that we can. What else? We have a bucket, we have the iron. Oh, we need to make an iron block. Iron block. We need to make some of these raw stamps. And we have fluid pipes, so that's good, but we're gonna need to make probably more fluid extractors. Let's see here. Now, you extract from the top. There. There. Okay. We'll need to put some levers on there. Oh wait. This it goes in the bottom, right? Yep. I need to make it go down. comes out the top. And it'll go into this, the base, the stamper. It'll go into the stamper there. So to reduce the amount of stuff, can we do here? Where'd the... It's in here. Like, where did it go? Like that. I think I'm gonna want this to go... No, it'll be fine there. And of course, you grabbed it again, didn't you? Alright. There's a couple. So, stamp base. And then the stamper needs the Caymanite bricks themselves. Maybe a few more. Okay. 2 more. All right, and stamper needs to be, oops. Great. Now we need to get it ember and we need to get a bunch of levers. So as far as ember is concerned, it looks like we need to make the materials for that. Only 1 more output space on this poor copper cell. And we need 4. What do we need for a beam splitter? Because that's what we need. We need dawnstone, so we're going to need to just kind of jerry-rig until we can get our first beam splitter. And that'll take an input and split it into 2 outputs. And then we'll make a second copper cell. And we'll have 1 copper here and 1 copper there so that they can feed both of those. Hello? Alright, so we'll jerry-rig it. We need some receptors. And activators. No, emitters, those. And let's make some oh, I saw some timber framing in my inventory. Okay, so that's not the levers. It's the plates. Okay. We have 2 of those. Alright. The emit receptors, it makes 4 each, so we need to make a couple more plates. Woo! So what's everyone got on the plans for today? These need to be raw or... Okay, good. Didn't want to have to... Alright, so 2 iron, 2 copper. And the plates, which I didn't put in there. And then for the emitter, we need more plates. Okay. Make a few more. Final Fantasy 14. You're messing with a pigman farm to get item storage. And you have some uni work. Yeah, you're working on your dissertation, aren't you?